Hey y'all, David here. Today we'll be digging up and dividing this aloe here, which is an Aloe karasbergensis. This aloe has started to grow offsets around the base. I generally prefer the look of aloes when they're grown as a single plant instead of growing them in a clump. So today we're going to dig up this aloe and remove its offsets and replant the mother plant in the same spot. Later, I'll also go over how to root these offsets and to grow them into their very own flowering size Aloe karasbergensis. Alrighty, here's our Aloe karasbergensis out of the ground. You can see the two offsets here. They don't appear to have very much of their own roots, but we will see what they look like once I detach them. As long as an aloe cutting has some stem, you should be able to reroot it. So even if these don't have any of their own roots, we should still be able to grow these offsets on. Okay, our Aloe karasbergensis is now planted back in its place with the offsets removed. As I suspected, the two offsets detached without any roots, but we should still be able to root these. I'm first going to place them in a protected shady spot for a week or so before I place them in soil. This allows the wounds to dry and can help prevent rot when the cuttings are exposed to moisture from soil. Alright, it's been about a week or so, and here are our aloe cuttings. You can see where we cut it, it's all kind of calloused over now. It's hard and dry. You can see it on this one as well. So now I found a couple pots that I thought were of the appropriate size for these cuttings. And to pot them up, I'm simply going to press a little hole or indentation into the soil. And then I'll take our stem cutting and just place it in that hole. And then you can very gently just press the soil around the stem. And I'll do the same for this one. I'll just put a little depression into the soil. And then I'll take our stem cutting and just place it into the hole. And then press the soil around the stem. And that's really it. I could literally just set these cuttings back here in this shady spot and let them root. I would never let this soil get soaking wet. I'd probably just mist it a little bit every once in a while and let it dry out between waterings. And then I would keep it in this shady spot until the roots were developed. And then at that point, I could start to transition these back to a more full sun location. But instead, I think what I'm going to do is, since it's the winter right now, it's a little cold in my area, Northern California. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually bring these indoors and put them in my plant cabinet under lights for about a month or two, and let the roots start to develop in there where the environment is much more stable. And then once the roots start to develop, I'll then move these back outdoors. And by that point, it should be a little bit warmer in the spring here, and I'll transition them back to outdoor climate. Alrighty, everyone. Our Aloe karasbergensis is now divided, replanted, and our cuttings are on their way to becoming strong, independent women. Or aloes. Strong, independent aloes. As you can see, the local birds are already busy inspecting our work. It's now late January here, which is a great time to start dividing and transplanting plants. The weather is cool, and we've been getting rain, and the sun is not very strong this time of year, which will reduce the amount of shock plants will experience during transplant. Do you have any plants needing dividing right now? I know I have a long list of plants in need of attention. Write down in the comments below which plants you need to divide, or share any tips with us on what you've learned with dividing plants. And if you haven't already, give this video a like and hit the subscribe button to join the Cactastic family, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!